Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video featuring your boy Gengar here in Master Rank in the jungle. I wanted to toss out this video here, so I want everyone to take the time to ask yourself, what Pokemon are you guys playing? Who do you choose? Who you guys been playing to level up in the Master, or not going up to Master Ranks? Who you guys been climbing rankings with, solo queue? I hate to be that guy, but I gotta be that guy. I personally don't pay attention to people skill level when it comes to playing group play. It doesn't matter to me. If you ain't playing solo queue, I don't think you're getting the above all the knowledge, the awareness of what you need. Because let's be real, man, this game is a different animal when you're playing solo versus a group play, right? You're telling me you're sitting here playing Master Rank game, Ultra Rank game in a solo queue, right? You're doing really, really well. But guess what? That bot lane or that top lane, where are they at? They're farming the Dinos when Zapdos is here. You know what I mean? It ain't cool. Whereas when you're playing in a group setting, you guys are rotating. You guys are talking in team compositions or Discord, what have you. You know what I mean? And you guys are rotating, get your objectives. Guess what? And what happens? You're climbing. You're climbing ranks. You're climbing ranks. You're getting better win percentages on these Pokemon. It's a completely different animal when it comes to solo queue. So for those of you that are out there, being my solo queue veterans, being my solo queue experts, masters, you know, even the beginners, the ones that are still learning the ropes, hats off to you guys for putting up with all this sort of stuff we gotta deal with. I get it. What's the difference, you know, than League of Legends and Smite, you know, Dota, Heroes of Norath, Han, you know, what's the difference? Every solo queue in those games are all different, right? The difference between Pokemon and this is Pokemon. Those are completely different MOBA aspects, completely different monsters, right? They define the genre. Pokemon is something that's in this MOBA form. It's just getting its feet wet. There's a lot of stuff that I think the developers and what have you, and us, you know, as possibly could be y'all's first MOBA. We're all here to learn new things. So the game's gonna forever be changing. We're gonna get new maps, new Pokemon, new nerf buffs, what have you. There's a lot of things that's gonna happen with this game, right? But in the same sense, we're all here to learn and get better. So some people, they'll sit here and they'll be like, let me see that tier list, man. What Pokemon's number one? I'll play that Pokemon. That's really just not how this game works. You can't just get fed, for example, as Master Yi in League of Legends and 1v5. You carry a squad. This is Pokemon. You can't do that. You gotta sit here and you gotta play with your team. You can't do that 1v5 hero because the game doesn't work like that. You see that? You see the timer that's ticking down on top of the screen up there? That is a time clock for this game. You get 10 minutes, right? In those 10 minutes, you have objectives. You got different wild Pokemon that spawn in which your team has to be at, or if you're not, you will get like a full disadvantage. But if you rotate, you get those objectives, i.e. in top lane, Rotom, which does essentially it's like a walking payload that walks to the enemy goal. Once Rotom reaches the goal, you can instantly walk over there and score points. Whereas Dreadnought in the bot lane that spawns, he gives your team a global shield, which absorbs a little bit of damage and gives everyone essentially a level up. 9 out of 10. Globally. These objectives are huge, right? You get your jungle buffs, your red and blue camp, what have you. These are also objectives, boys. For those of you that are just like, what do I do when I'm playing jungle? And, you know, Rotom and Dreadnought's not up, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to stay farming, guys. Keep those level ups, keep those advantages, stay ahead. By the way, hats off to this Blissey player. Absolutely phenomenal player. Now, I don't say that often, because I don't see a lot of Blissies. And when I do, they're generally bad, I'll be honest. Let's be fair. Because unlike Eldegoss, Blissey has to walk in. She has to be in the front line. And you know what that means? She has not to be scared, and she has to take damage. Eldegoss, you don't really have to do that. You just sit there and poke, toss your shield, and decay, right? Blissey, no. You have to get in there with your face, because it's literally pretty much all she is a giant walking face. She has to absorb damage for you. This player right here did absolutely phenomenal. She's been following me around, helping me rotate, and staying with the squad, giving me heals, or jumping on to another carry with her Unite move. She's been doing really, really well. So hats off to her. And every other player who plays this game, any other MOBA who sit here and play support. because I can't imagine how frustrating it can be sometimes, but I can also imagine how rewarding it can be when you guys make good plays together. Because everybody wants to play carries, right? Everyone wants to play Gengar, everyone wants to play, you know, like Lucario, whatever. And they want to get those 1v5 pentas. Trust me, I've got a handful of them. I mean, I got quite a bit of pentakills with Gengar. And sometimes I get 2 pentakills in a game. That's no exaggeration. I do nothing but Gengar videos. I love Gengar. I play other Pokemon too, you know, makes sense. If I can only sit here and play Gengar, that's all I would do. Because I love this Pokemon. But at the same time, I'm here for the squad, I'm here for the team, I'm here to win this as a team player, not as a 1v5 hero. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to do that when I don't have someone backing me up. It's hard to do that when I don't have a front line and or people that's soaking damage from me. But sometimes you guys out there, and you know, and the veteran and the ultra, even the beginner ranks, expert, you got to keep that in mind. That ask yourself this question: no matter what it is, ask yourself this: why can't I rank up? Right? I'm very good at Zahora, for example. I'm very good at playing Lucario. I'm better than the enemy team's Lucario, whatever. Why can't I rank up, right? Ask yourself, why are you not playing as a team? You know what I mean? Play as a team. I'm sorry about that. I don't know where it is. I think my big speed's going off on my tablet. She likes to turn on by herself sometimes, but I don't know why. It's a little spooky. But in any case, as long as you sit here and play as your team, you do your rotations, you will rank up. Don't get frustrated. Like, generally stop getting frustrated. Because again, you're on a time crunch. Just rotate with your objectives, play with your squad, you will rank up. It's going to take a little bit, because the game doesn't necessarily change that much until you hit Ultra Rank. Once you hit Ultra Rank, you'll start feeling better about yourself and how you play in the game and what have you. Because in Ultra Rank, people actually want to do these things called objectives. They want to rotate and be there for Rotoms and Dreadnoughts. Trust me, you don't believe me right now. But once you get to Ultra Rank, you'll see. It's not every game though. But once you get to Ultra Rank, you'll see a lot more that people are actually grouping and want to do things like that. And the expert and the beginner and the great classes, people just running in there, man. They're 5v5, go straight down mid lane. You know what I mean? They're just, yeah. Those are the games where don't take all too seriously. You know what I mean? Don't get super frustrated with them, because it's gonna happen. By the way, I want you guys to pay attention to Gengar's Hex and Sludge Bomb, right? I never normally sit here and play this ability, because I don't like the way it's set up. Obviously in the beginning, I used to play it a lot. Didn't we all when we played Gengar? Now, the Gengar got nerfed. It got nerfed pretty much, I don't want to say to the ground, but to the ground. We don't see Gengar play that much anymore, right? I always play Shadow Ball and Dream Eater. That's just my bread and butter. I love that kit so much. It's a lot of fun. Now, playing Hex Sludge Bomb feels like, it feels underpowered. It feels really, really bad, you know. It doesn't even feel rewarding. It never felt rewarding before. It doesn't feel rewarding now. But people ask me why I play this or why don't I play that. Why do I play Shadow Ball? And the reason, honestly, is Hex is just, it's horrible. Like, the ability just not good. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of people, in general, dislikes or comments that just like, wow, you just bad, blah blah blah. Because that's how people are, you know. People, when you bash something that someone actually enjoys, they get upset. But I think it's the mechanic in the game where Hex, no matter what, whatever setting you have on, doesn't matter. It'll lock onto the nearest target, lowest HP, nearest Pokemon next to you, what have you. So if you want to get in and get out of a fight, no, 5v5 team fight, you're locking on everyone who's next to you. You have to move the cursor, try to drag it out while moving and dodging skill shots. It's a rough time. But man, hopefully you guys do enjoy. Have fun playing Gengar, man. This has been Pawseplays. I have a big Gengar video come up here soon. Stay tuned for that, man. I have a lot of work coming into it. I appreciate you guys staying tuned. Please smash that like button. We finally hit over 500 subs. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.